Hello, this is Gint from Soul Compass Journal, and today I'm recording a new entry of my video diary about journaling, my personal journaling experience. Since the last time, it's been a while, it's been I think 2 or 3 weeks. And for some reason I'm experiencing resistance towards doing these recordings, but I decided, okay, never mind, I will do it anyway, whatever comes out of it or doesn't come out of it. And so yes, here I am. So a few weeks have passed, and various kind of interesting details have happened during this time, but I guess the main trend continues, that I'm continuously letting go of my various programming or mind patterns that that have been driving my life for since I can remember. So, for example, I think one of the last times I mentioned about this being on time and how it's stressing me. I'm still working on that. It comes up, but I'm aware of it now, and with various success, I continue to practice mindfulness and being and trying to kind of not to fall into that trap of that programming and of those emotions that rise up when that happens, and try to kind of ask myself, where is this coming from, what will happen if I won't be there on time, and so on. And the other big one that came up last week was about my willful driving myself towards my goals, and being active and doing stuff no matter what, how I feel about it, and so on. And I tracked down it to understanding that that it's really about like I start feeling guilty if I'm not doing stuff that I'm supposed to do, but this supposed is kind of self-inflicted, and it's about kind of phrases like, yeah, you are just being lazy, or you won't achieve anything like this, and you won't progress, you won't grow, and if you do not do things that you have committed yourself to do, and so on. And I realized again that this comes very much from mind, from programming, and it still kind of feels very contradictory, kind of, in a sense. On one hand, I want to kind of develop myself these inner senses, inner kind of trust in life, embrace the flow of life, of listen to my body, my senses, my feelings, how I feel, and kind of it feels just so much easier, natural, and it seems that it also kind of brings about results as well as, if not better, than the things that I do with controlling my mind. So, but yeah, it is a challenge to kind of integrate these two contradictory sides, going with the flow, listening to myself, my senses, and achieving or living up to commitments that I have made. Yeah, I don't have answer yet how to integrate it, but yeah, there have been changes in my relationship, for example, that have happened where we suddenly kind of, one day was particularly amazing where we had this kind of on the being on the same wave. It's been like also before that occasionally we hit this kind of telepathical communication where one of us says one word or one phrase, and either exactly the same at the same time with my partner or with my wife, and or 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 we follow like yeah, I just wanted to say exactly the same wording, same thing. And recently it happened that one day, multiple times during the day, like that was just so funny, so amazing. And somehow I feel that this is related to my practice, how I kind of doing, after all this shift from doing things to being in the moment, or being myself, and so on. Yeah, well, it was somewhat incoherent, but just wanted to share that yeah, I'm still doing the journaling, still having insights, and I think it's very subtle work. It really it is very subtle. It's difficult to share about this because it's kind of hard to express all these subtle nuances and changes that first of all, to notice them myself, which where journaling actually helps, and then the second, to kind of translate it and express it to someone in somewhat coherent manner. Yeah, but I'm wondering what's the value of this activity. Yeah, is it valuable to you? How it is valuable, or maybe what would you like to see reflecting me, or how should I change my approach? What to talk about more or less? Do you have any recommendations or expectations toward these videos? So yeah, I would greatly appreciate if you would share your feedback, and yeah, what are your expectations and how this is helping, or what else could be done to make it better. Anyways, thank you for listening, and see you next time.